over 500,000 views later, I've been able to grow the page to almost 14,000 followers and counting. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. I know I say this literally every time, but I'm so excited for a few reasons. If you are new here, you would not notice a difference. If you follow me on Instagram, then this is no surprise to you. But if you've been rocking with your girl and you have not seen me since the last video, then you notice something different. I combed my locks out, guys, and I don't think you've ever seen me before on my channel with my natural hair. I'm trying to think, like, right now, I don't think you guys have ever seen me with my natural hair, but I have officially combed my locks out after a year and a half, so she's natural again. Okay, but that's not the point of this video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how I grew my business Instagram, Blk Women Can, at Blk Women Can, from 0 followers to now 13.6 thousand followers in 6 months? Yeah, it's been about 6 months since I made my very first post on this page, and I'm going to share with you guys exactly how I did it. You may hear tips similar to mine or very different from mine from a lot of different creators. Just know that we've all have different experiences with how we are able to capitalize on our platforms, and I will share with you how I did it. So before we get into today's video, don't you forget to go ahead and subscribe and like this video and share it, because even though you haven't even seen it yet, you're going to want to share it. But I have a pretty big goal of 20,000 new friends in this community for 2022, because I know that we share some awesome information on this channel, and I know there's some more people out here in this world that might need it. So if you can, share this video with somebody or any video on my channel that may have helped you at some point in time, because I'll love you forever. Thank you so much. So truly, I'm gonna keep this video short. There's 2 things that really helped me the most to grow my platform, and I want to share those with you. And I will say that they don't include anything that has to do with paid advertisements. I did not pay a single dollar in advertisements. I did not go live. A lot of people swear by live, and if that's what works for them, that's what works for them, but I hate going live personally. Don't know about you, but I did not go live, and I did not do any collaborations or sponsorships or have my page posted on somebody else's page so that they can send me followers. I did none of the above. All of the growth that I did on this page was truly organic growth, and I want to show you how you can do it too. Now I'm gonna save the best for last, because you can either fast forward this video or you can stay and listen to what I have to say and I will give you the sweet gems at the very end. Now, the first thing that I did to really help me grow on my platform is massive engagement. And what does that mean? That just means that I consistently, I know I could have gave the tip of being consistent, but you hear that all the time. You know you need to be consistent. But the thing that people leave out is the engagement. We cannot get on our social media platforms and post and then ghost like we're Beyonce. I promise you, none of us have it like that. To properly engage with people on your platform is going to help you, because when you show up on your social media platform and you actually engage with people, you are appearing to Instagram's algorithm that you are actually being social on your social media. You are a content creator that a lot of people might like or a lot of people might engage with, so therefore Instagram's gonna push you to the top of their feed. They're gonna push you to the For You page. They're gonna push you to the Explore page, and you will show up more often. If you can serve your current audience, then Instagram will send you a new audience. A lot of us want to reach new audiences, and we have not mastered the ones that we have. And the engagement is the key, because if you can build relationships with the people that are currently following you, then they're more likely to share your content, they're more likely to send people your way, they're more likely to send referrals to buy your products, and it just shows Instagram that you are a page that people like to interact with, because you interact with other pages. Now, what does it mean to engage? It does not simply mean to like a post. That does not count. A like, a double tap, no honey, you gotta do a little more work than that. It involves you commenting on people's posts, commenting on their stories, sharing things to your story. And it has to be people that actually follow you back. Okay, you can't just go and comment on Beyonce's post, because Beyonce's not gonna respond to you, okay? And nobody's gonna ever see that. It has to be some type of engagement that can drum up ongoing conversation or engagement with that other person on your page. That just kind of shows to your algorithm that you are somebody that deserves more followers, because you are giving the people what they want and you're not afraid to actually communicate with your audience and be social on your social media. I can't tell you how much this helps. I do this every day before I post. Well, I don't post every day. I'm not gonna tell you you need to post every day. I don't believe in that. But anytime that I know I have content that I need to post, I'll kind of go on like a engagement spree where I will watch a lot of people's stories. I will comment on their stories. I will interact with their stories. I will comment on a lot of people's feed or their reels that I may see, and I'll overall just be engaging. I'll go back and comment on any comments from my previous posts if I may not have responded or liked their comment. I just stick to get on there and do organic engagement, so that when I make my post, Instagram sees that basically like I'm awake. My page is awake, it's live and active, and they should push mine to the top of the feed. And I can't tell you if that is 1000% correct, if that's how that actually works, but I can tell you that I notice a difference when I am actually active on my platform and make a post versus when I'm not. If you get what I'm saying. Now the second thing, which is out of the two things that I was gonna give you today, the most important one that I hope you stuck around for is Reels. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that say Reels aren't the only way to grow on Instagram, and that is true, but you just gotta work a little bit harder if you don't use Reels. Reels are the easy way, and I think that Reels are very much fun to make. I kid you not, I go and I sit there and I rewatch my content all the time because I'm like, dang, I'm entertaining, I am funny. Even though I'm using audios from other people, I genuinely enjoy the content that I make, and I hope that the people that are watching it enjoys the content that I make. And that should be the mindset that you have when you're making Reels. People who don't like making Reels, they're intimidated by them and they look at them as a chore, and they're like, oh, well, that's not me, that's not my personality. And I don't think that you have to be a certain type of person to make a reel, because you see Reels and TikToks in every category of niche. Like, you can find them from cooking to fitness to cars to art to so many different things. Like, whatever you like in life, you'll find Reels that actually relate to those type of things. So what I did with Blk Women Can was I showed up and I created a lot of content that people wanted to see. You have to step out of that salesy role of just posting pictures of your products and actually start doing things like Reels, where you're able to show up authentically and genuinely to your audience, and they can kind of get to know you there. They get to know your fun side in Reels. As well as a lot of Reels, I took the opportunity to use them to teach people things by giving tips about like where I buy products, my favorite type of products, and just answering frequent questions that a lot of people ask me, because there are aspiring people who want to start businesses like the one I have. So therefore I get on my platform and I share tips for them, so that if they're struggling, if they need to know, then they can find those resources on my page. So not only has my page become, you know, a go-to for the purpose of Blk Women Can, you know, Black women's empowerment apparel, but it's become a resource for a lot of people who also want to start some type of business in the similar field as myself. And I've actually noticed that a lot of the people are not just Black women. I knew that when I started Blk Women Can that I was targeting the audience of Black women. However, I've gotten tons of support from people that are not Black women. And I think that's amazing, because I did not exclude people and because my content came off authentic, I guess. When you're creating Reels, it's all about being yourself and being authentic and creating that safe place that people feel that they can come in and just kind of enjoy these things, the little things that you do on your page with you, and not feel obligated to buy from you, or not feel obligated to, you know, the only time they can comment or interact is if they've made a purchase before, or if they're going to make a purchase. It's not always just about them spending money, but it is about the relationship that you build with your audience. So keep that in mind. How did I use these Reels to really grow? Was to use trending audios and to do things that people actually wanted to see. The trending audios is a huge factor. Blk Women Can probably has over 13, I want to say I think I mentioned this in my last video, 13 videos that have gone viral. So I can't say that, oh, I just had one hit wonder. I actually found my groove within the way I made reels, and I kept duplicating it to make sure that's what was working for me, and it was. Over 500,000 views later, I've been able to grow the page to almost 14,000 followers and counting. So I can't wait to see where it gets, you know, by the summertime, how many people are here, how many people are supporting, how many people are just inspired by this vision that God gave me 7 months ago almost. And I'm very happy about it, and I hope that something in these tips were realistic enough to help you, because they're genuinely what I did. Obviously, there's the other stuff of be consistent, create high quality content that people actually want to see, but to just really be yourself and to not try and post like everybody else, not try and do what everybody else is doing, but to be yourself. And the people that enjoy you are going to follow you, and that just is what it is. So I hope that that helped you in some way, shape, or form, and if it did, don't forget to share this video. And if you didn't subscribe like I asked you to do earlier, could you please do it? Could you please do it for me? And while I'm making a request, follow my Instagram, maybe @_RavenJayy with 2 Y's. And let me know if there's anything else that you guys are kind of wondering about Instagram. While I do a lot more coaching and training on Instagram. Those tips are just specific to how I grew that one platform, but I do a lot of training and consultations to help people revamp their Instagrams to make them a bit more appealing and to grow their followers. But you guys know this about me already, and I'm rambling. But I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.